안녕하세요. 텍사스 레가시 부동산의 마이크성입니다. 오늘은 저희가 달라스의 북서쪽에 있는 저스틴한 동네에 찾아왔습니다. 오늘 저스틴 시장님과 같이 만나서 많은 대화를 할 텐데요. 그 전에 저희가 여기 현재 개발되고 있는 것과 저스틴이 얼마나 예쁜지 한번 좀 보여드리려고 지금 커피숍에 왔습니다. 저스틴 같은 경우는 지금 현재 굉장히 발전하고 있는 포트워스 북쪽 얼라이언스 센터를 비롯해서 많은 사업들이 이루어지는 곳 위쪽에 위치한 도시이고요. 지금 현재는 많은 집들이 지어지고 있어서 계속 유입 인구가 많은 도시 중 하나예요. 그래서 그런지 아직 땅값이 싸고 또 집은 많지만 집은 계속 지어지고 있지만 안타깝게도 리테일이 많이 없습니다. 그리고 다른 상권들이 없기 때문에 제가 보기에는 굉장히 히든 잼이라 그러죠. 숨겨져 있는 보석인 도시 중 하나인 것 같아요. 저희가 오늘 새로 짓고 있는 주택단지와 그리고 저스틴의 동항을 한번 찍어서 영상을 올려보도록 하겠습니다. 저스틴이 지금 굉장히 많은 주택들이 지어지고 있는데요. 그중 대표적으로 Tree Line by Hillwood, 그리고 Wildflower Ranch, 그리고 Timberbrook. Timberbrook 같은 경우는 굉장히 좀 비싼 집들이 지어지고 있고요. Tree Line 같은 경우에는 싸게는 30만 불 위아래로 있는 그런 집들이 지어지고 있어요. 총 이제 내후년까지 한 4천 채 이상의 집이 지어지는 플랜이 만들어져 있고요. 지금 저스틴이 굉장히 부글부글하고 있는 이유 중 하나가 이제 주택도 많이 지어지지만 저스틴 시청이 지금 새로 지어지고 있습니다. 저스틴 시청이 주위로 이제 리테일이 만들어지면서 진짜 약간 아이코닉한 어떤 도시가 될 준비를 하고 있는데요. 저스틴 시에 지금 굉장히 많은 개발 프로젝트 중에 드림 컴플렉스라는 프로젝트도 있는데 거기는 이제 야구장과 그리고 달라스 스타즈 아이스하키 팀이 와서 이제 훈련할 수 있는 그런 어떤 컴플렉스로 만들어서 굉장히 재밌는 그리고 아이들과 이제 어른들이 이용할 수 있는 시설도 많이 만들어지고 있고요. 제가 보면 볼수록 저스틴이 정말 아름답고 또 아직 작지만 작은 도시의 어떤 느낌과 그리고 번창할 수 있는 어떤 땅 그리고 인프라가 지어지고 있는 게 보여져서 진짜 개발로서는 지금 현재 들어오지 않으면은 약간 안타까울 도시인 게 보입니다. 제가 더 진짜 말을 하고 싶은데요. 정말 자세한 내용은 저희 시장님과 함께 인터뷰를 통해서 알아보도록 하고요. 한번 가보실까요? Hi everyone, this is Mike Song with Texas Legacy Realty. Today we have an honor of having Mr. James Clark, the mayor of Justin, city of Justin today. He's going to give us some ideas of where Justin is, what development is happening here, and what kind of growth that we're about to see in the city. Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Doing great, sir.
안녕하세요. My name is James Clark. I'm the mayor here in Justin, Texas. I can tell you Justin is a true hidden gem in this part of Texas. Currently we have about 9,200 residents, but we're privy to about almost 40,000 people coming here.
Wow.
We're just in the pathway of growth. We're doing a really good job at protecting what is Justin. People move to Justin because of a feel. Mm-hmm. We're true small town, hometown America here. And we recognize the importance of that. And so we've embraced that and we manage and lead the city in a manner where growth enhances that and doesn't take away from that.
Gotcha. So I've been around Justin a few times to see what kind of city this is. We have been, as a real estate company, we're always looking out for the next new city, the new development. And I could tell you, Justin has been a phenomenal city to tour and walk around and see potentials everywhere. There's new builds everywhere happening. It's just the people are really nice. I see there's a potential to really excel the growth here, and Mayor has been very essential in doing so. So we're going to ask him a bunch of questions today and see if we could get some ideas as to what our investors in Texas Legacy could benefit from, what Mayor could tell us, and also to get some insight as to how the cities and the outskirts of DFW is growing together.
The thing that's going to be our biggest draw when it comes to residential, which encourages business, is the fact that we've embraced the idea of hometown. We have things here that no other city around us have. We actually have an old downtown. Mm-hmm. Whereas other cities grew up in the middle of cornfields.
Right.
We grew around a historical hometown.
Right.
And
so we're currently in a church that's built in
the early 1900s.
Right.
I'm not sure what year this church was, but there was a university here in the 40s. Pennington University. This has been part of this town for a very, very long time.
Right.
And so a lot of the old homes here in Justin actually were destroyed in 1925 by a tornado that came through this part of town.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you'll see a lot of storm shelters and stuff around older homes. We're working really hard. We actually issued a moratorium on demolition in Old Town, so that no one's tearing down the old homes anymore.
Oh, that's good.
And we're in the process of going through and setting like some building preferences and styles for Old Town and adding tax incentives for people to actually bring old homes into Justin and set down on a lot instead of going and building this new modern home.
Right.
Bring an old home in or building a style that pays homage to the old homes.
Gotcha.
That'll be completed the end of probably the end of December. We're very far along with it, but as part of my commitment to the city is help save Old Town. Gotcha. And so when we're looking at Old Town businesses, we're specifically not looking for large scale franchises.
Sure.
We're looking for more mom and pop. Now there's mom and pop franchises out there, but we're looking for things that fit into Old Town.
Right.
Then we have a Justin Town Center just south of town. There's over 250,000 square foot of retail space down there.
Oh, nice.
And it's already platted out. It's ready. Buildings are going up. There's empty space available. We're working that with a partner. And so we just recognize, unlike a lot of cities, we recognize the future of Justin is being written right now.
Gotcha.
And so you have to preserve it for that. So I think our foresight is really, is what kind of gives Justin, the glue that's going to hold us together.
Gotcha. Well, thanks for that. That's really good. I saw the Boot City. What is that called? They're selling boots out there.
Yeah. So Justin. So it's really interesting. In the early 80s, there was a company called Justin Boots, very well-known boot company. They actually recognized the value of marketing with Justin, Texas. Okay. So they moved some of the boot stuff here and took advantage of that.
Oh.
We still have
They
Justin
weren't in
Boots
Justin
here.
before. They were just called Justin Boots.
They're actually in a small town in North Texas called Nocona.
Okay.
Interestingly, I've heard a couple stories. Mrs. Justin, the woman that started the company, they were based out of Fort Worth. They moved there. They came here, they opened up. Their daughter apparently didn't like Justin, so she moved back to Nocona and started Nocona Boots.
So thank you for sharing that real quick. So I know Justin, the first time I've been through Justin is when I think I was going to a lake somewhere off over there, but that's when I was really young and there was nothing here, honestly.
Yeah.
So it's grown quite a bit. It just evolved to a bigger city. What are some of the things key goals that you have for the next 3 years?
So along with the preservation of what is Old Town Justin, it's really a managed growth structure. We know what Justin needs, and we've learned along the way how to work with developers in order to ensure that they're getting what they need and that we're ready for them, while at the same time protecting our local, kind of our history of the area.
Sure.
Justin is growing very, very rapidly. Right now, I think our population in the city limits is about 9,200.
Okay.
In the area, there's probably 25,000.
25,000.
I'm expecting another 40,000 people to come here into the city limits of Justin. And within 10 years, our actual population is 20 to 25,000. And then beyond that, I think we max out around 50.
Okay, wow. That's really good growth.
It really
is.
That's
20-30% every year almost.
I can tell you that about 10 years ago, the Dallas Morning News had a newspaper article on the front page that said Roanoke would be the center of the Metroplex in 10 years. I thought, that's silly. But when you look at it and you really put a compass on Roanoke and you make the circle,
right.
I mean, it's a given. And we're within 25 minutes of an international airport.
Yep.
We're within 10 minutes of an international freight airport.
Right.
We're actually a port of entry with BNSF Railroad, being right here. So there's so many things happening right here. Growth is inevitable.
Right. It's in a very very strategic location.
It really is. And really cool thing about it is we're not sitting on 114. We're not sitting on I-35.
Yeah.
We're inland just a little bit, so we're kind of a hidden gem.
Right.
But the old Highway 156 goes all the way up north of Sanger. We're really positioned critical location for families and residences. And now the businesses are starting to identify that and moving in. We've got some very large commercial stuff coming in here. We're pretty excited about.
Oh, dude, I'm excited too.
Yeah, I mean, you guys need to come in here and just fill us up.
So, guys that are watching this video, Mayor Clark has just given us some insight as to what kind of developments are happening. And Justin, I could tell you, you could feel the energy here. There's a lot of growth here. You see rooftops being built, a lot of land still available for commercial, multifamily, everything. And we got, Mayor Clark on our side to approve everything that we want to invest in. So keep that in mind as we do this interview.
We really market ourselves as being open for business, and so we've already kind of laid out the framework of what we want from businesses when it comes to landscaping and setbacks,
Right.
the styles of buildings, and the types of companies we're looking for and businesses we're looking for. And so because we've done all that in advance, we're really easy to work with when a company comes in here.
Gotcha.
And we do have some incentives here and there, depending on what it is. It just really depends what you're bringing. Is it new? Is it something we desperately need, or is it something that'd be a nice thing? But we're really focused on growing. Always say we are open for business.
Gotcha. I like that, open for business. All right, so let's move on to questions about population and demand growth. With rapid population growth, are retail, office, medical, dining facilities keeping pace with the demand?
So unfortunately, they never keep pace with demand.
That's fortunately though, because that means more populations are coming.
Exactly. So all those businesses require rooftops in order
Right.
to support them, and so and of course the citizens. Ideally, they want a grocery store
Right.
that has no one around it, that serves just them,
Right.
and there's no traffic. But the reality of that's not the case.
Right.
So we widened 156 with TxDOT. That was approved in 2008. It was completed in 2022.
Oh, it looks great.
Coming
We drove
into
on it
town,
today.
it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
All the
We
landscaping.
came from 407 down.
Oh, yeah.
It looks really nice.
Oh, it's gorgeous over there. I think that you came from 114 up.
No,
or-
we didn't. We took
Through North Lake?
35 west and then through North Lake.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's gorgeous when you come in here. I'll talk about that a little bit, but I think because we've positioned where we are and recognizing where we need to be, I mean, we're just perfectly placed. And let's face it, I mean, some of the cities around us, if you want to go to dinner,
Yeah.
you have to get on 35 in traffic, down to whether you're going to North Keller or you're going to
Denton or
Roanoke.
somewhere, yeah.
There's a lot of traffic, or north of Denton, or maybe you go to east of Bartonville. I mean, it's a long drive and it's crowded. To come here, you saw it today.
Yeah.
Windy road coming into town.
Beautiful landscape,
Beautiful.
land just kind of wave at you. And
Yeah, absolutely.
That's beautiful.
And that'll eventually become a 407 business road you came in on, because the last big sharp 90-degree turn you took
Yeah.
is actually going to go straight.
Oh, is that
And
right?
it's going to come across that field down onto 12th Street, and this is going to go out west of town, where we expect to have quite a bit of commercial development out there as well.
Gotcha. So that new street that's getting built, that's going to connect Justin to North Lake, Argyle, all the way to Flower Mound.
Yeah, so 407 already comes through, but if you get to 156, it drops,
Right.
and then it gets back westward. Well, the reality is originally designed to come across the field and go down on 12th Street. So it'll be a flyover, it gets you over the train tracks,
Good.
double loop. There's 48 acres available right there, by the way. But it'll be a double loop back to 156, and then it goes out to the west of town. The west of town is where you got Tree Line, the Preserve.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I think Timber Brook is out there. Timber
Yep.
Creek will be out there. Our 55 plus community is out there as well. We've got a huge announcement coming up with perhaps a grocery store.
Oh, is that right?
Don't tell anybody it's a grocery store, but yeah, it is happening. About 55,000 square foot.
Oh, 55,000. That's a huge one.
It's going to be a big one.
Wow.
But there's going to be retail spots out there. And then across on the south side of 150, or excuse me, 407, in front of Tree Line, all that's commercial. Every single development that we've had residential, we've demanded commercial frontage.
That's great.
You know, and then there's even some inner development commercial property as well.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
So we've got a lot going on. I don't know how much you've seen, but we've got a place called the Dream Sports Complex, and it's 12 baseball fields.
Wow, where is that going
With
to be?
commercial out west of town in Justin, Texas, but just to the west, past Tree Line, a little bit on the north side of 407.
Gotcha.
And
I love the name, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I grew up watching the movie, so.
Well, absolutely. So the Dream Complex is coming. It's a done deal. We're working with a company called Kempner Sports.
Okay.
And keep calm baseball on. And so it's 12 fields, and out there will be bars, restaurants.
That is amazing. You
commercial-
guys need more entertainment and
Absolutely.
kind of outdoorsy stuff out
No,
here. in
we
Weston,
need it,
yeah.
absolutely. You get households, then you get them food. Now what do? They
Right,
need
right.
entertainment,
That's right.
So we're really working to be a womb to tomb kind of city where from your birth till the end of the days you can be here in Justin,
Right.
and there'll be a home that's available in your price range. It kind of goes through that.
Right,
So-
right. Oh, that's exciting to hear about the sports.
Oh, I'm
area.
excited too.
Oh, wow. I didn't know about that one. Deb didn't tell me that.
That's good.
Good,
That's
good,
She
good.
left one for me to tell you.
That's perfect.